Hey y'all, it's Meso here. Welcome to my kitchen today where we're going to be making something yummy. Take a look. These are angel biscuits. Oh yeah, they taste like an angel made them, but today Meso's going to be making them. I'm your angel. I have here 5 cups of flour. I'm using bread flour, but you may use all-purpose flour. I have 2 cups of buttermilk. I have also a half cup of butter flavored shortening. I have a half cup here of uh, sugar. I have salt, baking soda. I have baking powder. Here I have a little sugar, and I have some butter that is cold butter. I have here some yeast. Want to take a look at this yeast. I'm using fast rising yeast. So let me get my cup in here because I want to show you. So I have 1/4 of a cup of warm water. And I'm going to pour in my sugar. And I am going to put in my yeast. Give me my fork. Okay, I'm going to just kind of mix this together. Going to stir it up, making sure it gets well incorporated. And then I want to show it to you. This is how it's going to look. Set it aside for maybe 10 minutes. I'm putting in my baking powder. In goes my baking soda, baby. I'm coming right back with my salt. And don't worry about the measurements. I'll give them all to you in the description box. I have my sugar. You'll have the measurements and you'll have the precise, all the ingredients and precise measurements in the description box. That's right up underneath the video. So I've used my wire whisk to mix all of it together. Now I'm coming in with this cold butter and the shortening. I cut the butter up into little pieces so it'll be easier to incorporate. And now I have this dough cutter, and I don't want to use my hands because my hands are warm. You know, warm heart, warm hands, or warm hands, warm heart. Yeah, Miso got a warm heart, so I can't use my hands. It will make the dough too soft and it will melt, get the butter too warm. I want to keep everything cold, so I'm using this paste, this dough cutter, and I am just cutting up all this butter and shortening into the flour mixture. I want it to become like just little beads, little tiny balls, little, some people say little bit of like little peas, but they're going to be smaller than peas. But you want to make sure this butter is going to get all through this flour, because when you make your biscuits you want to make sure that there's butter all through the biscuits, baby. Yeah, I said butter on this recipe, and this biscuit you cannot be afraid of butter, baby. This is one of the days you throw caution to the wind and you just do it. I'm coming back and I'm putting in my buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you only have regular milk, that's okay. Use 1 cup of regular milk to 1 tablespoon of vinegar or lemon juice. Once you take a look at this yeast, you see how far it's risen? It was just a little bit, 1/4 of a cup. Now I have a full cup of yeast. It's been sitting there about 10-15 minutes. So now I'm using a fork, not my hands. I'm using a fork to get all this together. Now, you know, Miso doesn't mind playing with the food in her hand. I like to use my hands in my food. That's the first instrument, that tool that God gave me. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to warm up my mixture. My hands are warm, as I said before. So I want to use this fork so I can get it all together. Look, these biscuits are delicious. Now, I kid you not. I'm not going to steer you wrong. I'm not going to tell you nothing that is not right. These biscuits are so good. They're a cross, as I said, a cross between a roll, a yeast roll, and a biscuit. And they're ever so delicious. You can make them for breakfast, for dinner. This batter will hold over in the refrigerator for up to 7 days. The color may change just a little bit, might become just a little bit gray, but you know what? Not so white, but you know what? They taste just the same. And so you can use them for up to a week once you make this batter, baby. Now I'm just going to finish up with my hand, just bringing the rest of it all together. And then I've got this, not just a little bit, not really, I wouldn't even call it kneading. I just wanted to bring it together. Now I am using some saran wrap, baby, some plastic wrap, and I'm going to cover this. And I'm just pushing it down so that no air is getting to it. And I'm going to cover it. Then I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to put mine in the refrigerator. I'm going to leave it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours or overnight. In 2 hours, though, you can take it out and make your biscuits. So I'm going to go ahead and get mine back out. Now, in this case, I got tired, so mine stayed in overnight. So it's the next day now. That's okay. You can leave it in just 2 hours. I've sprinkled my bench here with flour, baby, and I've got this beautiful, beautiful dough, and I'm just working it a little bit, not even necessary. I'm just trying to get some flour into it so that it's not sticky. So again, it's not the headache of using yeast rolls. These are easy peasy. They're like an angel came down from above and helped you out with this recipe. So I'm using my cutting board, and I did put flour on, I'm using my rolling pin, not cutting board. I did put flour on my rolling pin so that it does not stick. If you look closely, you can see some pieces of butter in this dough. So now I'm going to decide how thick I want it. You decide how thick you want yours. Look what I chose. I want mine kind of thin, and I'm cutting them out with a cookie cutter, or you can use a glass that you have in your house. Just dip it in the flour first so that it does not stick. I am getting it into a preheated 350-degree oven where I am going to let it cook for 10 to 12 minutes. Out of the oven they come, and baby, yes ma'am, Miss Pam. Looky, Miss Cookie. I have melted some butter, and baby, I'm putting this butter down over these biscuits. And I am almost salivating here because I have had these so many times before, and I know how good they are. They are so delicious. I cannot wait. I'm telling you, your family, your friends, they're going to think you are awesome. They're going to call you a kitchen rock star, baby. They're going to be like, I didn't know you could make biscuits like this. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait. I'm not kidding. I am trembling with excitement. I'm almost salivating here. Oh, let me just take one. This is so light, so fluffy. I'm going to use my knife just to pop it open. Look at here. Oh, man. I like them thin like this. But if you like them thin, that's okay. Let me find my butter, babe. Let me use just a little bit of butter. I'm going to put on the butter, and it better be good. Oh, here I go. Come on. Just a little bit. I'm not going to put on much because there's a lot of butter and shortening in these biscuits and on top of them. But I'm going to put just a little bit. Turn it around, babe. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Let me taste it for you. Oh, perfect size. Perfect. I'm not kidding you. This is a 100, triple 10, 5-star, whatever you want to call it. It is fabulous. It's wonderful, guys. You got to make this. It's easy too. Very, very easy. This is why I brought it to you. Thank you for coming by to see me today, because you wanted to see what I was doing, but you knew I'd be throwing down. If you like my channel, I want to ask you to subscribe and then share my videos wherever you're at on social media. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I put up a new video. I want you to give me a big old thumbs up, and I want you to leave me some comments, because I love interacting with you, love hearing what's on your mind and what you have to say. Guys, there's a lot going on in the world today. I just want to encourage you. Hold your peace. Get right in the center of your peace and sit there, knowing that everything is going to be all right. Do what you can to show love. Do what you can to keep your love inside your heart so you'll have more and more to give out. Keep it in you so you can give it out. Don't be dismayed. Now is no time to give up. Remember, guys, Meso loves you, and I want you to love somebody else. Thank you for coming by. Bye-bye.